Going on, guys? There we go. We are back. It did that. I don't know why. Okay, so this is why you should not go to Cars and Coffee, and when not to. So I couldn't think of very many reasons, because you should probably go to Cars and Coffee as many times as you possibly can, unless rule number one, if it's raining. That is the biggest rule. If it's raining, in my experience, you should not go because literally only two or three cars will show up, and then when it stops raining, maybe a few will, but it's really not worth the drive if you're over 40 minutes away. So, rule number one: if it's raining at a show, do not go. Rule number two: it's pretty important. The temperature. So if it's like below 55, that's kind of like my limit there. If it's below 55 or above 85, that range kind of gets to where fewer cars will show up, because especially the richer cars, because they don't like the heat, they don't like the cold. So today I didn't go because it's 35 degrees and it's raining. So rule number three, and this is a little less important, but it's the time of year. So, like, for example, February is the best time to go. It's literally the best month. It was so packed, it's ridiculous. But if you're gonna go in maybe January where it's really, really cold, or July where it's super hot, or just the time of year in general, it could be a nice day in January and still not that many people would go. Maybe August as well. Some of those months are just not good months in general. Like, weather, temperature has nothing to do with it. So, rule number four: if they cancel, so follow them on social media. Follow the car show, like whether it's Cars and Coffee, Caffeine and Octane. Follow them on social media so you can see if they've canceled or if they've not canceled. That's actually pretty important. I almost went once when they did cancel. So, rule number five: wake up in time. So if you wake up and the show starts at 6, for Cars and Coffee, it starts at 6 for me. I usually get there at 7:30, when all the cars are still there. But if you show up at 10 or wake up at 9 or something, don't go because it literally will just waste your time. So get up on time. If you go and you really want to go, you can go ahead. There may be one or two cars. Also, if you're bringing a friend for the first time, make sure it's the perfect condition because you want them to enjoy it. You want there to be a lot of cars. You want it to be exciting. If there's not very many cars, it's cold, it's wet, whatever, they're not going to really want to go back. So make sure if you're taking your friend to make it an enjoyable experience. Don't go off and leave them. Have them with you. And let's see. Also, location. So if your location is at like Fort Worth, I know that's a really small show. It's the it's the Cowtown Cars and Coffee show, and it's actually really small, so that may be a reason not to go. But if you're in Dallas or Irving, if the location is good, then that's when you know to go. Also, the host. So if the host is like classic BMW, you know that's a good host. But if it's like some barbecue joint, it may not be as good of a show. Hey, what's up, Evan? What's up, TJ? Oh, sorry, 728. What's up, man? Also, if there's a surrounding show, such as like the Concurso or this show, there's a Heights show right next to it. It probably drew away a lot of the cars, and that show would have been better. So, if there's any surrounding shows, then you know to not go to Cars and Coffee and possibly go to those other shows. Also, one other thing: cars and cannoli. So this is kind of interesting because cars and cannoli in our area, at least, is kind of like taking over Cars and Coffee. And maybe more cars are starting to go there than Cars and Coffee, and they just don't bother to go to Cars and Coffee anymore. So that's one theory. Also, there's a few exceptions. So if there's word of a hypercar coming, uh, then that kind of overrides a few of the rules when not to go. But if it's raining, that hypercar is probably not going to be there. So rain kind of overrides everything possible. If it's raining, and the only reason you should go is either it stops raining, it's close by, and you're with your friends. And then you're just going there. Whether there's a car there or not, you're going to the dealership. Hey, what's up, Finesse, aka the Karate Kid? So that's about it. That video, it was a 5-minute live stream, nothing too long, but you know, I thought that it'd be a cool video since I didn't go to Cars and Coffee. It's raining, it's 35 degrees, and I didn't want to get up. So those are your reasons, and heed them wisely. I think you should definitely check out my other Cars and Coffee videos and see what it's like when it's a very good one. But you know, I just didn't think it was worth going all the way down to Plano for me. So. Hope you enjoyed. Check out my channel. Maybe leave a like if you feel like it. Hopefully this video does kind of good because it's kind of an interesting topic. I could have made an actual video and not done a live stream and it probably would have turned out better. But, you know, I felt like I'd interact with y'all. The UTD meet, so that's going to be Saturday in the evening. I don't think I can go. Alright, so my live stream keeps going in and out, so I'm going to end it here. So, expect some live streams. Hopefully Thursday or K-Town Throwdown's on. Hopefully everything's going well. So, peace out. Hope you enjoyed. White boy.